You are listening to Radio Long Island City, recorded at our studios near Hell Gate, 9 kilometers north of the Harbor Hill Moraine. And now, the Observatory. The Observatory, Wednesday the 7th of May, 2025. It is 48 days after the spring equinox. It is 44 days before the summer solstice. By the French Republican calendar, it is the 18th day of Floréal, the day of the Corbeille d'Or, the basket of gold, a small evergreen perennial. The sun rises today at 5:47 a.m. Solar noon takes place today at 12:52 p.m. The sun sets today at 7:59 p.m. Civil twilight ends at 8:29 p.m. and nautical twilight ends at 9:06 p.m. The length of daytime today is 2 minutes 10 seconds longer than yesterday. The moon is in its waxing gibbous phase and is 79% full at midday. The full moon will arrive on Monday, the 12th of May. These are the predicted tides today for Horns Hook. In the wee hours, low tide, 2:45 a.m., 30 centimeters. In the morning, high tide, 8:49 a.m., 1 meter 28. In the afternoon, low tide, 1:26 p.m., 27 centimeters. At night, high tide, 9:11 p.m., 1 meter 49. In our shared realm of plants and animals, what is missing can be as important as that which is present. Can we speak of the shad? The shad is an Atlantic herring that breeds in the fresh waters of the Hudson and other eastern seaboard rivers. April and early May is the time of the annual shad run in the Hudson. Historically, this fish was so abundant it formed a core part of New Yorkers' diet. But overexploitation of the fishery has caused periodic collapses in the shad population. Pollution has also taken its toll. The Hudson fishery has been closed since 2010. Remember the shad today. Commemorations. Annals of Travel. On this day, in the year 1253, the Franciscan friar William of Rubruck set off on a journey to the Mongol Empire. He was dispatched on his mission to convert the Mongols by the crusading French king Louis IX. His journey took him from Constantinople to Crimea, then across the steppes north of the Caspian Sea, all the way to the court of the great Khan at Karakorum in today's Mongolia. He failed to convert anyone on his journey. In fact, his tone quite offended Batu Khan, who ruled at the town of Sarai on the Volga. The great Khan received Rubruck politely and sent him on his way. His account of the journey is one of the great travelogues of the Middle Ages, putting him in the company of Marco Polo and Ibn Battuta. On this day in 1861, Abraham Lincoln wrote a letter to the Captain's Regent of the Republic of San Marino. The leaders of that small republic on the Italian peninsula had expressed an interest in an alliance between their nation and the United States at the beginning of our Civil War, and they had offered Lincoln honorary Sammarinese citizenship. Lincoln wrote a warm letter back, accepting their offer. In his letter he wrote, "Although your dominion is small, your state is nevertheless one of the most honored in all history. It has, by its experience, demonstrated the truth, so full of encouragement to the friends of humanity, that government founded on republican principles is capable of being so administered as to be secure and enduring." On this day in 1861, Rabindranath Tagore was born in Kolkata. Tagore's collection of poems, titled Gitanjali, or Offerings of Songs, won the Nobel Prize for Literature in 1913. He was the first Indian so honored. A man of broad learning, he was a prime mover in the renewal of Bengali and Indian culture in the late 19th and early 20th centuries. He was also a social reformer and supporter of Indian independence. He once wrote, "The small wisdom is like water in a glass, clear, transparent, pure. The great wisdom is like the water in the sea, dark, mysterious, impenetrable." And that is the Observatory, Wednesday the 7th of May, 2025.